Yes, hello and welcome to the first ever Penguin Magic Awards. My name is Nick Lacapo. Thank you so much for joining us here tonight as we celebrate all the best magic that we saw on penguinmagic.com this year. Now, I'm coming to you live from the P3 studio right here in Columbus, Ohio, but also joining me tonight is my buddy Eric Tate from his bedroom. Eric, what is going on?
Hey Nick, how you doing? I am so excited that we are finally doing this show. It's been a lot of work and we've been teasing it for quite some time, but it is so much fun to finally be here and doing it. Are you excited?
Of course I'm excited. I just want to get this thing over with. We've been talking about it for too long. No, I'm so excited to just get out of my house, you know, put the suit on, get the hair combed back a little bit. We're doing pretty good here tonight. I think we're going to be all right. But I just wanted to bring you in here because you're going to be in control of the internet, right? Making sure everything's going down. How's the internet looking?
So far, so good. All the scopes say that we are doing all right. And then I'm taking a look at the chat here is going crazy. We've got 50 people already in the chat. David Jonathan is here. Mark DiTullio coming in. Sergio Soto. I think I saw Dr. Cyril Reinfleisch. Adam Gale, of course, over in YouTube, 90 Day Fiancé was first. We've also got Matthew Paul in there. Just tons and tons of people saying hello to us. It's very, very exciting.
Well, that's fun.
I'm gonna be monitoring the chat here all over the place, and when you guys say something cool or anything like that, I'll be sure to pop in and let Nick know. But for now, Nick, I'm gonna turn the show back over to you.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, Eric. So let's talk about what's happening here tonight and just how we even got to this place. Basically, for the last 6 months, Eric and I have been streaming on Sunday nights, and we're saying, you know, we really need to do an award show. It is actually an idea that came up about a year ago in a company meeting that we thought we might want to do an award show. So we started putting one together. And what we did is we took all the best-selling magic this year on Penguin Magic, and we grouped it together. We kind of sorted it out by categories, reviews, popularity, and just, you know, just the quality of the product, and put together a list of nominees, okay? So tonight, this show is absolutely loaded with so much fun stuff. Let's talk about what you're gonna see. We have 8 categories where we're gonna be crowning 8 different winners. We also have a variety of special guests, which is super exciting. We have a live performance coming up in just a little bit. And of course, a big giveaway where a lot of you people that are in the chat, you got to be in the chat to win this prize. You're going to be able to win something awesome. And I'll tell you about what that is in just a little bit. So if you are watching right now, make sure you hit that share button on Facebook. And if you're joining us on YouTube and you haven't done so already, hit the like button. And of course, subscribe to Penguin Magic so you can see all the different videos and things that we put out. But let's not wait any further and let's get to the first category. The Penguin Magic downloads, really the bread and butter of the site, one of my favorite things on the site. And that's because you can just download something and start learning it right away from some of the best inventors in the world. And you know, everything that's in this category is filmed, edited, and produced right here in Columbus, Ohio in P3. Yes, we do travel sometimes to film these. And along with that, we also have our colleague in the UK, Dee Christopher, who produces a number of these downloads as well. And even despite 2020, we were still able to produce over, and it's like crazy to even think about, 70 downloads this year. Over 70, just over 70, which is just blows my mind to think about it. But before we get to the nominees, let's take a look back at all of the downloads that came out in 2020.
Fine, what was it called? Check up
Jack Club the morning to scream.
Maybe.
What?
That's a jack, that's a queen, that's a king, that's an ace, and that is a perfect hand.
Why?
I have been staying in front of the curve
maybe for longer than you've been alive. Come on in. The water's fine.
Examination, you see exactly now a Benjamin. Thank you. Everyone. Put him on the table.
Screw it. Look at yours too. That's the part I don't get. We should
go, bro.
Oh, that's too crazy. Oh my gosh, Trista! We could have done anything you said, burn. Slowly.
What do we both win?
Nobody will.
Let's see that again.
I'm Dalton Wing, and this is the Rubber Band Mix.
Yeah, just think of your cards.
Yes.
Two of hearts.
Yes.
But this is the stupidest market deck, and the white put two of hearts. That is your card. That is your card. That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right.
My mind is definitely the swim race, without a doubt.
See, your card is automatically coming out like this. Okay, what was your card?
I know it's been a reputation maker for me. You're gonna love this. Get Crazy Cash.
Here, the four aces. You're amazing, guys!
Wait, I could have not taken that card. Read the serial number of that bill.
Wow. That shit was in her pocket.
Craziest shit I've ever seen.
Say hi to, look at me, Norman.
Yeah!
Perfect!
Take a look at...
Now you are going to be a cheerleader. Well, okay, relax mentally. And we said the second card will be the Six of Hearts. Have a look. And now it's a perfect trick.
A rubber band visibly vanishes from around the card case to end up inside and wraps itself around a signed selected card.
7 of that.
I got it, just like that.
In the final phase, I have a spectator put their hand out. I wrap the rubber band tightly around their hand, and they're going to freak out. It goes right through.
4 queens. That's amazing. That's amazing.
And you say, hello, Jackie?
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
3 ball, corner pocket. I'll see you at the table.
Okay, be honest with me, will this be your ex? You dreamt about your ex? Your ex-boyfriend, yeah? Okay, cool. Can we have a look?
I'm David Regal, and I can't tell you how many times my magical life has been saved with not this, this.
What? 1, 2.
The rest of the aces are
That's nice.
Thank you.
Impossible.
Shut the front door.
Dude, you're amazing.
The juice. I'm going to try something insane. Okay. Watch this extremely close to you, guys. Ready? I'll cover them kind of 1, 2.
My name is Daniel Chard, and this is Delete.
Everybody has exactly the same 2 pieces. Is the prediction. This is very, very, very good. To my straight flush. So, thanks for playing.
Signature is one of my most used and powerful effects. The reason being that everything can be examined. There are no gimmicks, and they can look at everything at the end of it.
You actually had another card in your head. I don't know where this comes from, but you have the 2 of clubs in your head as well. Oh, gosh. That was the other one.
Black queen, a 2, and oh my goodness. Well, you know, if it doesn't work out with him, I'm just saying.
Keep that in mind.
Oh, that's a surprise. Hardly anybody ever thinks of the three of hearts.
Two of diamond. Let's see. Oh my God. No, it is the two of diamond. Completely incredible. Aye.
I swear, record a random number, blood. Record a random number. It's a ticket card. Put it in your pocket. Record a random number. Person answer the phone. Can you name in the card? It says 5 or heart.
Three.
That was great. It's always great to have a very strong shuffle deck trick you can go into, and Equal Finality is that trick. My name is Ryan Schlutz, and this is Equal Finality. Dun-dun-dun!
Right? Did you guys even catch all that this year? It's amazing to look back and just see all the different tricks that came out. It blows my mind. We filmed so much stuff here, and it was just so nice to be able to put all of that together so that you guys could see it all. Just a couple special shout outs that I wanted to give here in the download category. First is to Richard Osterland, who came in here and filmed a whole variety of stuff in his Lost Classics series, the Gold Medallion, Acidus Novus, and a variety of other things. Also to Larry Haas, who filmed a fantastic series called the Borrowed Card Stunners. That's where you'll see like the Friendship Game and also My Way Out of This World, I believe it was. And also Dan Harlan for his Modern Wonders series, where he went back and redid some of Tommy Wonder's old material. And of course, Max Maven and his Virtual Visions series, all part of the download category. But it is time to find a winner. And to give us the nominees for the download of the year, please welcome Nick DeFott.
I'm Nick DeFott, and just a little humor there. Anyways, I am here to present to you folks this year's P3 Download of the Year award winner, and hopefully to be considered for next year's P3 Award Presenter of the Year award. Anyways, the nominees are Acidus Novus by Millard Longman, My Friend George by Kevin Bethay, Random Odds by Derek Ostavani, Dino by Joe Reinfleisch, Think of One by Alan Kronzek, Voodoo Needle by Peter Eggink and Ayan Sun. And this year's P3 Download of the Year award winner is Dino by Joe Reinfleisch. Thank you folks so much for having me. Congrats to Joe, a great download, a great year of downloads. I hope to see you folks around soon. Have a great one. Cheers.
Joe Reinfleisch here. Thank you so much for choosing to make Dino Penguin Magic's Download of the Year. This is amazing. I'm really in awe. Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate it. I also want to thank everyone at Penguin Studios for doing such a great job in producing and editing Dino. It took a lot of time to get it right, so thank you so much. And I want to thank my family for all the countless hours I asked them to put their arm out and help me practice Dino. So thank you so much. Greatly appreciate it.
Of course, congratulations to Joe. So well deserved, and we look forward to more material from Joe Reinfleisch in 2021. Also, thank you to Nick DeFott for his 2021 Presentator of the Year nomination. We're going to have him back on the show next year. But also, Nick's got some great magic on Penguin as well. He just released a fantastic Tom Mullica trick called Full Contact, which you can find in the bestsellers list right now, so go check that out. And if you want some vintage Nick DeFott, you can go back and take a look at Play Money, which was super popular not that long ago. Great money magic trick that I think you will really enjoy if you've never seen it. So check out Play Money from Nick DeFott. But before we go any further, this was actually a surprise to us. Joe was super kind when we told him he was nominated for the Download of the Year category. He actually sent us along a gift for all of you. So take a look at this.
In appreciation to everyone choosing to make Dino such a great success, I want to give you guys a gift. So those that have Dino, here is another version that you'll be able to learn. So what you're going to get, if you go back into your Dino download, you're going to see an additional video that I'm going to make right now that's going to teach you how to do that. So again, thank you so much.
Here at Penguin, we also produce a variety of specialty decks of cards. Along with that, our Worker Series, our Bicycle Elites, and our Mark decks are used by professionals all over the world. And that's in a big part and thanks to Kevin Ralek, who designs and produces all of the decks that you see here at Penguin Magic. So if you ever have an idea or something that you want to get done, Kevin is one of the best people that you could possibly talk to when it comes to playing card design. Now, in just a little bit, we're going to get to the giveaway, the contest, and I'll give you a hint, it has something to do with the decks of cards. But before we get to that, let's talk about the nominees for the deck of the year. And the nominees are the Bicycle Elites, the Land Centennial Edition, the Emperor deck, Jerry's Nuggets Royal Purple, Screams at Midnight, Tally Ho Elite. And the winner for the Penguin Magic Deck of the Year in 2020 is Jerry's Nuggets. Congrats to the Jerry's Nuggets, a fantastic deck of cards. And of course, congratulations to Kevin for all the hard work that you do with all the decks, production, everything. So let's talk about this contest because we want to give you guys a chance to win some of the decks that were nominated this year. And I'm going to bring in my buddy Eric Tate. Let's give everybody a look at what they're actually dealing with in the deck here. So come in on the close there, Popa. We have, of course, the Royal Purple Jerry's Nuggets. And then on the faces here, this is what you could select from, of course, all 52 cards. However, there are 2 jokers in the deck, so those will be available to choose. Also, there is a double backer in the deck that is also available to choose, and a blank face card, okay? So Eric, when it was muted, I think you were telling me to what? We're gonna take a card out of the pack?
Yeah, I want you to go ahead and take a card out of the pack, and I want you to place it in a wine glass over off to the side, and we'll leave that there the entire time. Now, Dan Harlan is not in the studio. So far as I know, no one can switch this card, and only you know what it is. So right now what I want you to do is place it back there, and everybody in the chat at home, please start entering a card. You can only pick one, and you have the entire show to do it. But later on in the show, if you pick the winning card, you could win our prize pack, which includes decks of cards from the nominees.
Yeah, now I think depending on how many people get it right, you're either going to win a lot of cards or you're going to win something. You're going to get something is all we're going to say here. We'll figure it out a little bit later, and we're going to announce that in the chat a little bit later in the show. So if
I
you
gotta go ahead and tell
you,
Nick, I got to go ahead and tell you, the chat is already going crazy. There are a lot of people who want these cards. They are just going nuts. Please only enter one card that you think it is.
Yes, only one entry per person. Otherwise, the chat moderators will make you disappear. But yes, thank you, Eric. We'll continue to monitoring the chat, and we'll find a winner. We'll get back to this a little later in the program. If you are just joining us, please share this video on Facebook, like and subscribe if you're on YouTube, and good luck to everybody. But let's move on to the next category. Look, I love the partner program because it's just, honestly, some of the best magic every year comes from the partner program. This year is just no different. The strongest magic, you might argue, in the show tonight is directly from the partner program. And that's been throughout the years. And it's just so exciting to be able to highlight some of the magic in the Penguin Magic Partner Program, because it's, you know, maybe in the future we'll be able to do something like this, but just give it a little bit more spotlight on the actual site. Something I would like to see, because there's just so much great magic from you, all the creators that are out there that are part of the partner program. So I'm excited to be able to share with you some of the great magic that came out of that this year. But to tell you a little bit more about what the partner program actually is, I sat down with Sean Dunn, and he's going to tell you a little bit more. Take a look at this.
My name is Sean Dunn. I am the director of the Penguin Partner Program. The Penguin Partner Program is used by big-name professionals all over the world and upstart magicians and everybody in between. We have literally helped thousands of magicians get their magic out into the world and help them start their magic careers. That is exactly what the Penguin Magic Partner Program is all about. Getting started is super easy. You can follow the link that's on the screen. This will allow you to submit your creation to Penguin through our submission form. It's really easy. Once you do that, we take a look at the submissions, give you our feedback, and help you get it on the site. What makes Penguin Magic Partner Program unique from other platforms in the magic industry is that you're getting a personal touch from top creators in the industry. That our number one goal is to make your product the best it could possibly be. So whether you're creating an idea that would be used as an instant download, maybe it's a card trick, a coin trick, impromptu discovery, or you have a physical product that you would like to manufacture and sell through our site, or if you want to send it to see if we want to manufacture, we can help with all those requests. Sean Dunn from the Penguin Magic Partner Program, and I look forward to working with you.
If you have any interest in joining the Penguin Magic Partner Program, just reach out to Sean Dunn and he will get you sorted, or head to that link that was provided in that video, and we would love to have you. But let's get to the winner. Here to announce the nominees for the Penguin Magic Partner Trick of the Year, please welcome Bizarro and the Shocker.
The Shocker. This is Bizarro, and together we are Penguin's 2019 Lecture of the Year. Did they do this last year? You don't know? Fine. Prove us wrong. We'll fight you for it. But this year we're here to announce the nominees of a different category. But before we do, Penguin asked some of the stuff we've been up to during this whole pandemic. And me personally, I've been up to a lot. I have set and achieved new personal goals. I have performed more than David Copperfield. I have sampled new and exotic cuisines. I have made the most money ever as a professional magician. And I have revealed no magic secrets on Facebook this year. But that's not why we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about the nominees for the Penguin Partner Holy potato, that's a lot of peas. The nominees for the Penguin Partner Program Product of the Year 2020. Amazing Floating Pen by Rodrigo Romano. Faith Hacker by Dr. Cyril Thomas. Foresight by Colin McLeod. Fragment by Michael Murray. Sortable by Yvonne Garmy. Visual Triumph by Adrian Perrier. Lacroix, Adrian Lacroix. And the winner is Shock and Bizarre, once again, 2020, sweeping every category. Oh. Faith Hacker by Dr. Cyril Thomas. Good job!
Hello from France, my friends. My name is Dr. Cyril Thomas, and first I want to thank you so much for this award and for all your crazy support during this year. It has been a crazy year for me, and you can't imagine how much this award means for me. I'm in love with penguin magic since I'm a teenager. I've learned magic thanks to penguin magic. So having my magic art, this little avatar of myself, into the website, and sharing my magic with Penguin Partner, with Band Direction and Face Hacker this year, it has been a crazy road to magic, and winning this award, it's like a daydream for me. I mean, I was an unknown magician last year, and now I win this award. It's just insane. So thank you so much for all of this, and I hope you've enjoyed my creations and that it just inspired you for your own magic. And second, I want to give a big thank you to my best friend, Raphael Klein, because he's the eyes behind the camera. He's the movie maker with me of Band Direction and Face Hacker. So we've shared this magic together, and he's such a big, like, crucial part of this project. So if I could split the award in 2 parts, I would give him the part here. And also I want to thank my family and my girlfriend for all their support. When I play with my rubber band in crazy situations, they are always here to say, yeah, that's cool, that could be better, or that's perfect. A last thing I want to tell you is that I'm gonna try to push forward the magic of rubber band for the next year. Here is a little tease of a part of my next project, and I hope you will continue to enjoy my magic and to share it and to be inspired maybe with this magic. So hope you will enjoy it, guys, and see you this year.
Oh my goodness. Congratulations, Dr. Cyril Thomas, on Partner Product of the Year. That is fantastic. Well deserved. It's been really exciting to watch you, release effects with us and become better and better known. And seeing you in the chat every week is a lot of fun. Really proud of myself for remembering to turn on my microphone this time. And of course, thank you very much to Biz and Shocker for announcing that award for us. We really appreciate all of the people who are helping us announce these awards. That was a lot of fun. They did it on super short notice. And you should check out their Penguin Live act. They have a double lecture act that is so cool to watch 2 different people work together on. Now, I'm very excited for this part of the show right now because we have a performance for you. And I'm very excited because there's another magician who's making extraordinary strides in virtual magic, and he agreed to come on this show and join us. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome my good friend, John Armstrong. John Armstrong, thanks so much for joining us here on the Penguin Magic Awards, and thank you so much for performing for me and our audience. What are you going to share with us today?
Oh, well, it's a huge honor. I was just on the live stream for the Emmys, and then after that, I have the live stream for the Oscars. So I was able to put in the most important award in between the 2 kind of mainstream, crap awards.
It's like a talent sandwich, is what it is.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm excited to show you something well, actually, the thing about it is that I say, oh, I want to show you something. But when I say I want to show you something, I want to show you something, Eric.
Oh, okay.
So
I'm actually excited because you don't perform for me very often. We usually just talk about.
No, that's true. No, I want to show you something. And the thing about it is that it gets lonely doing magic like this.
Okay.
Just performing right to the camera.
I agree.
So I have with me today Robot Eric. Robot Eric is here. See, I've put you here in this iPad. Okay. So, like you have the camera here, right? So you will be able to actually watch this in a far more, spectatory type thing. Now, it does seem like as though I'm performing for a smaller version of Eric, but that's okay. That's okay. So Eric will be here, and that way you will be able to see everything. Okay, is that all right, buddy?
Yeah. Yes, I am. This is
okay. All right, great. All right. So you see, we have a little conversation, and what's great is I can control your. So if Eric, are you you're having a good day today? Yeah. Yes. So you can nod. You can move this. Okay. Anyway, stupid. All right. So here we go. We're gonna do a trick, and in fact, actually, I'm going to switch to another camera where we can see you just a little better. Oops, a bit of a glare, but there you are. And you can also see what I have here, which are these bills. So I have here a looks like a.
John, is that actually me? Am I in the movie Hackers? What is going on right now?
Yeah, you're actually there. So you should be able to see. You could see this, right? So you could see. What do you see in front of you?
A $5 bill.
A $5 bill. So that's what's in my hands right now, right?
Yes.
Okay, great. So there's a $5 bill. I'm going to fold the $5 bill, and I'm going to put it here, so you can still see it on the camera. So you don't think I'm changing anything or whatever. So you might not be able to see it as well from your vantage, but everybody else can see right there. There's a 5. Can you see the 5 still? Right
Yes,
I
can see the 5 still.
Okay, great. So there's the 5. And here is the $1 bill. $1 bill. And I'm going to fold up the $1 bill like so. Now there's a moment here. There's a moment I want you to remember, right? The 5 is in the glass right now, and the 1 is in my hand. Remember that moment. That's an important moment to remember. Okay?
Okay.
So what's in my hand right now?
The 1.
The 1. Okay, so you see the 1, right?
Yes.
All right, and can you see that the 5 is in the glass?
Yes.
Or it's not in the glass now, but can you see it's in the glass?
Yes.
Okay, great. All right. So that's what we're doing. All right. Very
Okay.
important. Now, that was the moment you need to pay attention to. The other moment that's important is the moment where we're going to go back in time to that moment. And to do that, of course, because that's how all time travel works, is that you can see here, I have with me an actual flux capacitor.
Okay.
Let's make sure the flux capacitor is fluxing. All right, it is fluxing. All right, and so now I have here, like I said, the 1 and the 5. I'm going to place one of the bills there into the glass. You should be able to. Do you see a bill in the glass?
Yes, I see a bill in the glass.
Okay, so I have a 5 in my hand, right? So
Yes.
what's in the glass?
The 1 is in the glass. The 5 is in your hand.
Okay, great. So again, we're gonna flux capacitor is fluxing. Now it's tough to do this at 88 miles per hour, but I've been working on it since I was a child, right after I hit puberty. So hold on. Yep, got it. So now that in my hand is the 1, and right here in the glass is the 5.
That's amazing.
Thank you very much, Eric, everybody. Eric.
Everyone...
Let's give him a big round of applause as he goes back to his seat. Thank you, Eric. Thank you. Thank you.
That's amazing. I love that. It's so good.
Yeah, it's a classic trick, obviously, but this is just kind of a neat way of doing it in the virtual world.
I love it. John, thanks so much for joining us here on the Penguin Magic Awards. Is there anything you'd like to tell the listening audience at home about before you take off?
Oh yeah, we're planning on doing a really cool Penguin lecture where I'm going to talk about really interesting, fun ways to stage magic in the virtual sense, just like I just showed you just now. And I'm going to teach you some really cool other virtual tricks that are original and some other really interesting stuff. So hopefully that'll be coming up in a couple months, and you'll be able to see it soon.
Yep, I'm super excited to get to work with John on that lecture. We're gonna be getting to work on that soon. John, thanks so much for joining us here on the Penguin Magic Awards. Have fun. I think you're headed to the Emmys next. Did I get that right?
Yes, the Emmys next. Yeah. Again, it's like down and then up for this, and then back down again.
Thanks again.
Yeah. Started
Thanks
at
so
Oscars.
Thanks so much to John Armstrong for joining us. I'm very excited to get to work on his virtual lecture. It's going to be a lot of fun having him teach some stuff. I've seen a bunch of John's virtual stuff, and it is really, really wild. Speaking of virtual stuff, the thing that kicked all of this off was myself and Nick Lacapo sitting around in the studio going, I wonder if we could live stream from here. That turned into an Instagram thing that turned into the Top 20 Live, which is now turned into the Cool Box Live that we do every Sunday. There's a lot of you that I don't recognize in the chat, so if you're wondering why we kept talking about the Cool Box Live and what the Cool Box Live is, here's a little bit of information on that.
The Cool Box Live is Penguin Magic's newest live streaming show. Join Nick and Eric every Sunday night as they load up the Cool Box with 20 tricks that will save you money. Every product featured in the Cool Box is marked down a minimum of 25% off the normal retail price. New magic every week at crazy low prices. And there are no limits to what you'll find in the Cool Box. books, downloads, Penguin Live lectures, Tarbell lessons, expensive electronic devices, physical products. If it's great magic, you'll find it here at an incredible price. We also have special guests, live product demonstrations, prize giveaways, questions and answers, and so much more. So don't miss out any longer on the biggest savings in magic. Join us every Sunday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time right here on YouTube and Facebook for Coolbox Live. Well, that was fun, getting to see John Armstrong perform. It's been a while. It's so good to see you, John. Thanks for stopping by and hanging out with us. But let's talk about the decks, or not the decks, we're on the books, the book of the year. Here at Penguin, we are very lucky to be able to work very close with Hermetic Press and Stephen Minch. And every year, not only do we release brand new books, but also reprint books that have not been in stock for a very long time. And this year in particular, we got to reprint a lot of fantastic titles. And coming up this year as well, I figured I'd give you a little tease while we're here. I have some books that you can look forward to in 2021 and very soon as well. We're talking about some heavy hitters here. The 5 Points of Magic by Juan Tamariz. Look for that in 2021. Focus by Phil Goldstein, also a fantastic title. Haven't been able to get it for a while. And here's 3 that's really exciting. Act 2, Curtain Call, and Theater of the Mind by Barry Richardson. All slated to see print here in 2021. And finally, one of my favorites, and I think it might be one of Eric's favorites as well, if he's read it or not, By Forces Unseen by Ernest Ehrlich, which is just a crazy card book. If you've never heard of that one, it's going to be really exciting to put that one out. Maybe Eric, we'll put Eric on all the instant downloads for that one when that comes out. Anyway, let's get to the winner for the book of the year. And here to announce the nominees, Paul Draper.
I'm Paul Draper. I'm here in my Zoom studio here at home. It's been such a joy this year to create multiple videos on Penguin Magic about how to perform on Zoom, work with a stage manager, perform cold readings. But it's an even greater honor today to announce the winner for the 2020 Penguin Magic Book of the Year. So, who are our nominees of these amazing books? The first book nominated for the award is The Books of Wonder by Tommy Wonder. Resigned to Miracles by Peter Gröning. Second Thoughts by Ramon Rio. Totally Free Will by Mark Hundo. Verbal Magic by Juan Tamariz. Worlds Beyond by Paul Curry. And the winner for the 2020 Penguin Magic Shop Book of the Year is Resigned to Miracles by Peter Gröning and Hermetic Press. Congratulations to all of our nominees and winners. Now go out and buy all of those books.
Hi everyone, this is Peter Gröning from Stockholm, Sweden. I'd like to thank Penguin Magic for awarding me with their Penguin Magic Book of the Year award for my book Resigned to Miracles. Thank you so much. It feels like a great way to start 2021. And I wish all of you a happy new year. Cheers.
Congrats to Peter Gröning, and of course, congratulations to Stephen Minch for literally everything that he's ever done for Magic. But big thanks to Peter Gröning. It was a fantastic book, and if you've not read it, it's about duplicating signatures, and it is crazy. It'll bring your card magic to another level. Big props to Peter Gröning. Before we go any further, I just wanted to remind everybody about the giveaway that we are doing. If you are just joining us, we do have a mystery card here in this wine glass. If you have not made your guess as to what this card is, please do so now in the chat. If you guess the card correctly, you will be winning some sort of variety of our nominated decks of cards here this evening. So, and while you're at it, make sure that you share this video, like and subscribe. If you are on YouTube, you should subscribe to anything because we do a lot of fun live streaming videos here on Penguin Magic. You'll want to catch all of it. But that's it for Book of the Year. Let's take a look at our next category. the P3 product of the year. So what is this? This is our own homegrown product right here. It wasn't that long ago that we actually just started putting out our first physical product. These are different from the downloads. These are actual physical products that are manufactured with packaging and the whole shebang, right? So we wanted to put together an award for the things that we produced in-house here. So the products that were nominated in this category were produced right here in Columbus, Ohio, in cooperation with artists from around the world, some of the best artists from around the world. We're just so lucky to be able to work with amazing, amazing people. So before we get any further, let's take a look at all of the product that came out this year.
Score 7.
That's not okay.
Oh,
Not okay.
God. So now, this is for you. This is for me.
Becca, what was your card? Name it. Hold on again, gang. Hold on. There we go. Check it out. That looks pretty damn good, Becca. Here we go.
What?
Having the ability to change the ink on a dollar bill that you borrow from your spectator, and then being able to reveal their thoughts right on that dollar bill in place of the treasurer's signature.
Misprint by Luke Dancy is an incredibly visual restoration of a misprinted card. Words can't explain how cool it looks when the ink on the card starts to move. I mean, it really looks like real magic.
What?
Oh. You felt that? Oh.
Electrify your card magic with electric sensation.
Do you know why the bell rings?
Why?
Because inside the bell there is a ring.
I've created a lot of card tricks in the past 10 years, but right now, it feels like this is the only one that matters.
And when you become inspired by snaps, there are truly unlimited possibilities. So get ready to make an impression with snaps.
Welcome to Flight 101. This impossible, unthinkable effect was created and designed by Roddy McGee.
I see coffee. I think you're being distracted the whole time and your brain made you do that.
You can with the Raven.
There's only one way to know a card's definitely not marked. And then that's because it'll say it real big on the back. Yeah, it'll say it's definitely not marked. That's the one that's definitely not marked.
I'm Paul Vigil, and this is Copper, Brass, and Silver.
And this is called Spectrum, the amazing color-changing deck.
What was your card?
The 5 of Hearts.
You know, I promised to do this with one hand. I never said quit. Thank you, you've been delightful.
It's crazy, right? It's all. I'm just so happy we got to put this show together to remind me of all the fantastic magic that came out this year out of this studio. We work really hard here, and it's really fun to be able to see it all come, I'll come out in a cool montage for you guys in the awards show. But I wanted to give a couple special thanks before we move on to the nominees. First to Roddy McGee, who produced a ton of physical product with Penguin this year. All of his creations are amazing. We all know Roddy's just one of the best inventors of magic, period. So I wanted to make sure that he got a little shout out there. Also, there was 2 products that ended up in like the most sold P3 product this year that just were not released in 2020. So just a special shout out to my buddy Riccardo Berdini for his product Black Door, which was one of the top products this year, along with, and this is just a heavyweight, it's been around for a long time, special shout out to Robert Smith for Cypher, again, one of the best selling products this year. But we want to find out the winner of the P3 product of the year. So here with the nominees, please welcome, I almost forgot, Sean Farquhar.
I'm Sean Farquhar, and I am truly excited to be announcing the awards for the Penguin Magic Product of the Year. I'm excited that there's any products being released this year. I personally think that every single person in this category is worthy of winning an award just for producing a product in 2020. Heck, my wife gave me an award just for getting out of bed. Okay, there are 6 products in this category, and they're all card tricks. I'm kidding, they're not all card tricks. Most of them are card tricks, but that's cool. If you know me at all, I love card tricks. Okay, enough about me. Let's get to the awards. It's time to get to the moment you've all been waiting for. The nominees for the Penguin Magic Product of the Year are Backfire by R. Paul Wilson, Bipolar by Ram Cohen, Pocket Nightmare by Max Maven, Revamp by Nicholas Lawrence, Ringing the Bell by Reynold Alexander, Snaps by David Jonathan and Dan Harlan. Congratulations to all the nominees, and the award goes to Pocket Nightmare by Max Maven. Congratulations, Max. What an awesome effect.
This past year has mostly been filled with bad news. So when there's a piece of good news, it's worth celebrating. I'm very pleased that I've received this Product of the Year award from the Penguin universe. Pocket Nightmare is something that I began nurturing back in the late 1970s. So it's been a long evolution, and I'm glad that I was finally able to share it with everyone, and that you seem to like it. So thanks very much.
Congratulations to Max. Pocket Nightmare, one of my favorite tricks this year. I got a lot of mileage out of it, and it is just a fantastic, fantastic effect. Just I always like to say this about Pocket Nightmare. Right now, if you don't own Pocket Nightmare, head over to Penguin Magic and get it. And here's why. Because right now, when you get it, we are still on the original print, and we need it to sell out. Because when it sells out, we'll be able to print a new special card, if you know what I mean. And I want a different card, so I have multiple decks to choose from. But you'll be one of the last people to get the original run, so head on over to Penguin and pick it up now, because it's a fantastic effect anyway. Also, thank you to Sean Farquhar. If you're not familiar with Sean, I mean, what planet you're from, but also he's one of the best magicians. He did one of the first Penguin Live lectures, and his lecture is fantastic. I think it was the 15th Penguin Live lecture all the way back in 2013, which feels like a lifetime ago. So special thanks to Sean, and that's somebody I'd love to get back in here. So Sean, if you're out there, come hang out with us, and let's get another lecture done with you. All right, we're coming towards the end. This is last call, by the way, last call for the mystery card in the wine glass. So if you've not made your guess as to what this card is, do so in the comments now. We will be announcing the winner of that very, very soon. So go ahead, share this video, like and subscribe on YouTube, all of those good things. But for right now, let's move on to the next category. This was a really fun category to create because it's something that's, again, this is the first year of these awards. So this is the first time that we even decided what the categories would be, right? And This is kind of a unique thing to Penguin Magic. It's always been there. If you go on Penguin, you got the best sellers on the right, and then you got the inventors, the top inventors on the left. And what that list is made up of are whatever's in the top 20, okay? The top 20 kind of refreshes pretty regularly based on sales. However, the top inventor kind of sticks around. So however the point system works in there, your name will be in there for a little bit longer than maybe if your product came in and out of the top 20. So it's a little like heavier weighted is what I'm trying to say. Here's what we did. We basically put together a list of the people that appeared in the top inventors list the most this year. So once we had that list, we had everybody out there vote on it. But before we go any further, I did want to just give some special recognition to some of the other top inventors that didn't quite make the nominee list this year. Number one, John Bannon. John Bannon put out a ton of hits this year with Tattoo You and The Power of Poker, just fantastic stuff. Also, Larry Haas. Larry Haas's name has come up a few times here. His Borrowed Card Stunner series is absolutely fantastic. Definitely check that out. Richard Osterland, again, with the Lost Classic series, just to be able to see somebody with his skill set to be able to perform on stage, strong mentalism, is so, so good. Roddy McGee, again, Roddy could probably make this list every year. He probably should be on this list. Roddy, we love you. In my opinion, probably the best inventor on the planet. And of course, you also have Dan Harlan, who I think we already nominated for 2019, 18, 17, even though they didn't exist. Dan gets the Lifetime Achievement Award from me. But we want to find out the winner of this year's Inventor of the Year. And here to give us the nominees, please welcome Eric Buss.
My name is Eric Buss. I'm here to present the Penguin Magic Inventor of the Year Award. Eric Mead was not available? Okay. Eric Jones? No. Eric DeCamps was? No. Eric Tate? Oh, he works for Penguin, right? That wouldn't be fair. Eric Estrada? What's that guy up to these days? Remember him? He was awesome. Love that guy. Well, you're stuck with me, Eric Buss. But I'm going to present the Inventor of the Year Award, and if you think about it, magic inventions and the inventors, they're the heart and soul of the art of magic. Without the inventors inventing brilliant magic illusions, magicians would be standing on stage empty-handed, and nobody wants that. So, we are here to present Inventor of the Year Award. The nominees are Adrian Lacroix, David Jonathan, David Regal, Max Maven, R. Paul Wilson, and Woody Aragon. And the winner is... Thank you. Adrian Lacroix. Congratulations.
Well, guys, what a surprise to be voted as the Inventor of the Year. Thank you so much. I want to thank all the team at Penguin that helped me with the releases this year. And they helped me also to spread the word about my work. And thanks to all the magicians that has been supporting the tricks and the ideas too. This couldn't be possible without your support. So thank you so much. I'm honored by it.
Congratulations, Adrian. Man, we had so much fun hanging out with Adrian when he was here, and it's been amazing to watch his transition into the virtual space, an absolute dominance of the virtual space this year. It's just been so much fun to watch your journey from afar. I haven't caught up with you in a bit, but well-deserved for all of the work that you have done in Magic this year. Congratulations. Also, Eric Buss. Listen, Eric, we don't have anything of yours on the website, and we need to fix that. So we need you to come here to Columbus, come hang out. Let's do a lecture or something, man, because we're all big, big fans of your work. But first, finally, I don't know where I am anymore. It's getting late. It's time for the giveaway. And to help me out, Eric, why don't you come on in here? You out there, Eric?
I am indeed, Nick. I am. I have been watching the chat, monitoring the stream, trying to remember to turn everyone's microphones on and off. And I have an announcement. We have two winners.
There's winners. Okay.
There's
I
winners.
have the card down here.
First of all, I think we have room for it. Let's see what the card is.
Okay, you ready? Should we do it? We don't have a sound effect. No sound effects. We don't have any drum rolls. We don't have
I'll just.
Okay. All right. Here it goes. Looks
The four of spades.
4 of spades to me.
4 of spades. I'm going to glance through the chat. I do indeed have 2 winners. We had 2 prize packs.
2 winners.
Congratulations
2 winners.
to
is good
Stephen
news.
Johnston and David Guevara. Stephen Johnston and David Guevara, if you are in the chat right now, please reach out to Penguin Customer Service or go ahead and message us on Facebook, and we will get your information and send you out a fantastic prize pack, including every single one of the decks that was nominated for Deck of the Year. You are each going to get the Jerry's Nuggets, the Tally Hoes, the Elites, the Delans, the Emperors, and the Screams at Midnight. Congratulations once again to Stephen Johnston and David Guevara. You both picked the 4 of spades correctly. Really, really happy that we can give these away to you guys. Again, be sure to message us on Facebook or reach out to us on customer service, and we'll get those out to you right away. Nick, I love that we can finally give away stuff on here.
I know. And thank you guys for sticking around in the chat to find out who won. It just makes it even a bit more fun to be able to give it away to somebody that's around here.
We're coming
actually
see in the
end
chat
of the show.
I can actually see in the chat here David Guevara. David Guevara is on YouTube right now saying, wow, thanks.
I see him.
David, message us on YouTube. Message us on Facebook. We'd love to talk to you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's great. I'm so happy to be able to send out a whole prize pack of cards. It's going to be really fun. But we are coming towards the end of the show.
Yes.
You know, it's funny because we were talking before that, I mean, we haven't seen this person yet, but there is a person coming up in just a little while that makes an appearance a few times. And he actually appeared on your podcast this year. Is that correct?
He did. Actually, a lot of the people who we're watching give away these awards have appeared on the podcast, right? So we've had a number of people and some other people who are coming up. The podcast is a lot of fun. I don't know if any of you are watching this listen, but we have a podcast, a weekly podcast. Comes out every Thursday at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And all of the episodes are available for free on iTunes, Google Play, Spotify. They're always half-hour episodes, so you can listen to them while you're in the car, on your way to and from work, and we have some amazing guests, and we give discounts away in the podcast as well. For example, every week Nick and I talk about a featured download. You get 25% off the featured download of the week by listening to the podcast and finding out which one it is. But speaking of the people who we have as guests, I really think the best way to do this is to show you some of the guests that we've had. Please enjoy. Welcome to the Penguin Magic Podcast. I'm your host, Eric Tate. I could not be more excited for today's show. Stan Allen, thanks so much for joining me here on the Penguin Magic Podcast.
But I thought, boy, I'm never going to do that again. And then Johnny, when we were opening here in Vegas at the Link, Johnny says, oh no, you can do something like that every night.
But magic and wrestling actually have a lot in common.
Well, they're both based in lying to strangers for money.
Exactly. They're both lying to strangers for money and trying to impress them the whole time you're lying to them.
Thanks for that. It's really great to see you.
Originally thought this is just a kid show thing, and it's really expanded. I realized, oh no, this is an everybody thing. So
if you look closely, you'll see me doing a downs bomb in there.
Really?
Oh yeah, that's it. Because they said one of the hardest things to do would be to actually put a CGI chip in my hand.
Penguin carries.
Yes, we do.
The experts, if anybody's interested. I shot the photos for that, as you will read in the story, not once, not twice, but 3 times. David wouldn't go for a 4.
This is mildly, like, it was pretty interesting. And then I thought about my own show. I'm like, kind of like watching a train wreck.
You just have to come through with things like that, and thankfully, we did.
That was it? One question? A one-question podcast. I can't believe I came all this way for one question, Eric.
I think that's the main takeaway from this conversation is make friends with people who own planes.
Yeah, that's it. Should we just wrap up there?
My head was like spinning because here I am walking down the hallway talking to David Blaine.
Well, Lance Burton, thanks so much for stopping by the Penguin Magic Podcast. I hope this is not the last time we have you.
Well, thank you very much, and they told me there would be live penguins.
Yes.
I don't see the penguins yet.
The penguins are on the way.
It's getting serious now. I am so excited for this next category, mainly because, I've been working here at Penguin since about 2013. The lectures, the original Penguin Live lectures started in about 2012, maybe early 2011. I think 2012 was the first ones. And, it's got to be one of the most asked questions that I get. What's the best mentalism lecture? What's the best magic lecture? And it's impossible to say because I believe that the Penguin live lectures are the best value in magic, period. If you want to spend your money and learn some great magic, there's no better spot to spend it than on Penguin Live. And honestly, every lecture that came out this year is worthy of Lecture of the Year. So it's just really, really difficult to even boil this down to nominees because everything was so good this year. Basically, the Penguin Live lectures, we get the best magicians in the world to come to Columbus and share their life's work on camera and put it out there for our subscribers and for anybody that wants to purchase as well. We still managed here in 2020 to get a ton of lectures done. So before we move on to the winners and the nominees, let's take a look back at all of the lectures that aired this year.
Hi, I'm Ryan Schwartz. I'm D. Christopher.
I'm Scott Green.
Iñaki Zabaleta.
Juan Luis Rubiales.
This is Chris Angel. Nathan Pham here.
Hello, I'm Jackie Yu.
Hey, I'm Ed Ellis.
Hey friends, Mark James here.
Chef Anton.
Nick Lacapo here.
I'm Dan Harlan. I'm Eric Tate.
Hi, I'm Doc Hilford.
I'm Christopher Carter. Chris Corin here.
Kevin Buffet here.
Mark Calabrese here. I'm Jeremiah Zoll.
Nicholas Lawrence.
Luis Carron here. I'm Joe Diamond.
Adam Christing.
Mario the Maker here. Nick Popa here.
Shut up.
Which contains the name that Jennifer is thinking of.
Thank you so much. You can also call me Scott. Screaming Green.
Is your signature there? Yes! Have a big round of applause for him!
You ready? Yes! You did it!
Join me and my friend Lance Burton as we break down the road to success from our personal experiences.
6 of diamonds, 8 of diamonds, 10 of spades. If I have named your card, please sit down.
We are warmed up. All right.
We're going to move them Olympic distances a little further apart. And if you would take your hand, put it right in between. Nice manicure. Just the 3, just the 1, just the rub.
This goes from 1 card.
It looks so good. Straightforward, but it looks so good. What did you expect to find inside of an orange? Ladies and gentlemen, a miracle right here at Penguin Magic.
All the fat out, and you can just get right into the trick without any funny business. The box actually just appears in your pocket. Coins, and it's the trick where the 4 coins go across. Okay. And the number that you multiply it up to.
Good, because that means 4 cards. So if you watch the deck close, watch the 4 diamonds.
Once, twice, hold on. I think I got it that time. And you want to look, and then you go, did I get it? And then you come up like this, and you've already gotten this thing exposed. It worked, it did work.
Yeah,
Let me see.
I got to tell you, Kevin, the misdirection on that is so strong. It works even with the camera.
Thank you.
You see it go? Not the card, the deck. See the deck though. See the deck. You see the deck? The deck is gone. The deck is gone. I couldn't get it underneath my shoe. I had to get it in my shoe. And it is, in fact, still in there. There is 1 card reversed in this packet. Nick, 7 of clubs. Give him a big hand.
What's happening here is that I'm taking the cards from the bottom of the deck. I'm not giving myself the top card, even though it looks like I'm giving myself the top card.
okay? And I just gave myself 4 aces.
See, you said that there were 12 cards here. That's 10 plus the 2 hands. That's 12. And there are. That's 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3. That equals 12. Yeah, you were right the whole time!
No, don't be afraid. Marissa was fine. Don't worry. You know, it's a shocking experience when you're on stage with a magician if you're not used to it. But anyway, I will demonstrate
Oh, that's right! Yeah, you thought it was just some stupid children's toy. It can actually find cards. We're heard in a loud, clear voice. What was the card you selected? Nick the Duck! Con!
Wow, there it is. It's falling
literally
apart for
falling
real.
apart the way it's supposed to.
Che tremando
There it is. Thank you so much. You're all fantastic. Cheers.
Oh my goodness. All right, that's all, folks.
And that's perfect.
Man, there's just so much good magic that comes out of the Penguin Live series. You can subscribe to Penguin Live for just $34.95 a month. You will get 2 lectures a month, which is about half the price if you were to just buy them outright, right? And we have some amazing ones coming up this year. We still are filming Penguin Live. It's still happening. And I'll just tell you who's coming up. On January 17th, we have the Magic Crasher, who we had a ton of fun with when he was here. Shout out to the Crasher. January 31st, we have Christian and Catalina, fantastic act from Chicago, I believe. Also, February 14th, Rick Smith Jr., unbelievable. I think we know who he is, the throwing guy. He's going to be amazing. And finally, one of my favorite magicians, Farrell Dillon, on February 28th. He is not to be missed. We've been trying to get Farrell for years, and finally we have him. All right, listen, let's get to the winner and the nominees. I just have to say that this was the tightest race by far. Everybody in this category got so many votes, I wouldn't know how to pick it. But we do need to crown a champion. And here tonight with the nominees for the Lecture of the Year, the Penguin Magic Lecture of the Year, please welcome Lucy Darling.
I am Lucy Darling, and these, of course, are my charming little helpers, Marcy and Lawrence. And we have the honor of announcing Penguin Magic's Lecturer of the Year. And this is the first annual one, so we're starting a tradition where somebody gets to announce it who technically won. Because you see, if you count up all of the downloads, I had the most downloads this year, but unfortunately my lecture came out at the very end of 2019. And even though this was the first year, so they could have said the rules were whatever they wanted, they decided to not include me so that it would be a list of just men. Isn't that nice? Isn't that very different for 2021 to have just men be nominated? That's great. Okay, anyway, delighted to get to announce the nominees. Christopher Carter, Jeremiah Zuo, Mario the Maker Magician, Mark James, Nathan Fan, Ryan Schultz. All amazing candidates. I mean, technically, if you count by sales, not as amazing as I am, but still very amazing. Quite amazing. And oh man, fantastic. So I get to now announce the winner of this. I'm going to scroll down and it's going to tell me what the winner is. Okay, so, drum roll, please. The winner of this year's Penguin Magic Lecturer of the Year is Mario the Maker. Congratulations, Mario. Well done! Woo! Okay, yes!
We won!
I can't believe it. I can't believe it. A big thank you to the Penguin family, the Penguin Magic team. Dan, Harlan, it was so great to work with you, and Eric and Nick from Penguin, and Tim. Thank you guys so much. A big shout out to Charles Halleck, the great Charlini in Yonkers, New York. He signed me up for my very first lecture at SAM 194. Big shout out to them. And everybody who voted. What do we say? Thank you!
Great! Here is the balloon for you. You're cleaning that up. Congratulations, Mario! We could not be more excited for you. Very, very well deserved. Not as well deserved as me, but very close. Just, and enjoy being the reigning lecturer of the year for an entire year. I can tell you right now, it is very satisfying.
Congratulations to Mario the Maker. An absolutely phenomenal lecture. Blew my mind with all the fun and all the robots. Just a phenomenal piece of work. Thank you, Mario, for coming out and sharing everything. And congratulations to everybody that was nominated and everybody that did a lecture this year. Hell, I even did a lecture this year, and I didn't even remember until I made that montage. But just a fantastic set of people. And thank you, everybody, for coming out to Columbus and sharing with us. Also, thank you to Lucy Darling. If you've not seen Carissa Hendricks' lecture, oh man, easily the best lecture of 2019, or one of the best, I should say. I can't say it outright. They're all my kids at this point. I can't say I have a favorite at all. Anyway, congratulations again. Thank you, Lucy. Come back and let's do a lecture number 2 as well. All right. There's one more category to go, and it is the big one. It's getting late here on the East Coast. It's only like 8-something here on the East Coast, but we have one more award to give away. Let's do it. Let's move on to the final category. This is it, the final category, the Penguin Magic Trick of the Year. To be nominated in this category, you just simply had to be one of the most popular tricks this year. And as I said at the top, basically we just took all of the most popular magic, sorted out by ratings and sales, and then had all of you vote on it to crown a winner. So everything in this category was just the most popular stuff on Penguin, no matter where it came from. Downloads, lectures, physical products, stuff from the partner program. Whatever it was, if it was the most popular, it is in this category. So let's find a winner. Here to announce the nominees for the Penguin Magic Trick of the Year, please welcome Lance Burton.
Hi, I'm Lance Burton, Master Magician. I am so excited to be a part of the Penguin Magic Awards, and I am here to present the award for Trick of the Year. But before I get to that, I want to take a quick moment and give a shout out to all the young magicians watching. If you're between the ages of 13 and 18, make plans now to join us for the Lance Burton Teen Seminar. It will be in July in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. It is part of the International Brotherhood of Magicians annual convention. As always, the Teen Seminar is free of charge. I will be there, Jeff McBride will be there, Larry Haas will be there, and we have a bunch of guest lecturers. It's 2 days of intense study and practice of magic, and it has become really the premier event for young magicians in the entire world. And a big announcement. The International Brotherhood of Magicians has decided they are going to open up the entire convention to the young magicians free of charge. You heard me, free of charge. You do not have to pay the $300 registration fee. You can come and attend the convention, go to every show, every lecture, every contest. It's going to be a fantastic week of magic. July, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Go to magician.org. They have all the information there. Register, and I hope to see you all in Pittsburgh. And now it's time for the Trick of the Year. Now, when you put a list like this together, it's very difficult because, especially this year, there were so many wonderful magic tricks that came out of Penguin. You have electronic devices, you have interactive virtual tricks, you have card tricks. So congratulations to everyone who was nominated. And here they are. The nominees are Mental Dice by Tony Inverti, Voodoo Needle by Peter Eggink, and A.N. Sun. Pocket Nightmare by Max Maven. Random Odds by Derek O. Stefani. Snaps by David Jonathan and Dan Harlan. Virtual Triumph by Adrian Lacroix. Bipolar by Ram Cohen. Fragment by Michael Murray. Virtual Visions by Max Maven. Omega by Max Major. And the winner is Snaps by David Jonathan and Dan Harlan. Congratulations, David and Dan.
Thank you so much, Lance, and wow, this is amazing. I mean, every effect nominated in this category is incredible and deserving to win, so this is a real honor for me. Now, Snaps was a labor of love. I mean, this was in development for over 3 years, and I enjoyed every second of the process, so this award is just the icing on the cake. Now, there are a few folks that I'd like to thank. First is obviously Dan Harlan, my other half of Snaps, right? It was fantastic working with Dan through our many Skype sessions, and witnessing his creative process up close was really inspirational. I'd also like to thank Phil Smith for his incredible work on the designs, my dad for editing and enhancing every photo in Photoshop, Kevin Raylick for working with USPCC to get the decks printed, Sean Dunn for helping bring this whole project to market, and Eric Tate and Nick Lacapo for putting on an incredible award show this evening. Well done, gentlemen. And also for their hard work behind the scenes on Snaps, whether it was video editing or filming or the whole process there, and really the rest of the P3 family as well for their work on Snaps. And most importantly, I saved the best for last, and that is to thank you. That's right, you through the screen right there. Thank you. I would not be here talking to you right now if it was not for your support of Snaps. The most rewarding part of this whole experience for me is seeing your incredible ideas and routines with the decks. There's been so many great, unique performances of Snaps across social media, virtual shows, and television. It's all just incredibly humbling for me to see how the community has embraced Snaps. So I hope everyone is staying safe out there, and since we know that pictures speak louder than words, I will leave you with this.
Congratulations to David and Dan. Snaps, one of the easily the best trick of the year. It is such an incredible product. If you don't have it, make sure you head on over to Penguin Magic and pick one of these up. They actually just came back in stock. Lucky for us for the award show, so it was just in time, but so well deserved. Snaps, everybody, the trick of the year. So thank you, David. Thank you, Dan. Also, thank you, Lance Burton, for your little appearance there. If you weren't aware, Lance actually also appeared this year in the Chris Angel Penguin Live lecture and also appeared once on the Penguin Magic podcast with Eric. So just a shout out to Lance, let's get Lance in here to do a lecture. What do you think about that, Eric? Should we bring Lance back here to get a live lecture?
Oh, I think we should absolutely bring Lance back here to give a live lecture. I have his phone number now, which is something I did not expect to result from 2020. So I'll call him.
And I think he just moved over the river too, right? I think he's just over in Kentucky now. So
he lives in Kentucky. He's around the corner.
Call your buddy up. We'll get him to do a Penguin Live. Absolutely, absolutely. Well, congratulations to all the nominees and all the winners out there. Eric, did you have a good time?
I had a great time. Let me tell you, I've been monitoring the chat over here, and it is so refreshing and wonderful to see everybody on Facebook and YouTube just congratulating all the winners, because we had a lot of the winners actually in the chat tonight. David Jonathan is in the chat right now saying thanks to everybody and throwing emojis everywhere. I'm pretty sure Cyril Thomas passed out at some point from
no doubt.
From how happy he was. I know Mario is super excited.
The after party, Cyril Thomas, we got to talk to him because wherever the after party is, that's where he is, right? That's where we're going after this.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I saw Joe Reinfleisch in the chat earlier. He was a lot of people sort of slapping him on the digital back and saying thank you very much. I mean, there's just it's been really nice, and I know we did a lot of these acceptance speeches sort of virtually. We did a couple of pre-records because we had people all around the world, and just getting to talk to all the people who were nominated was really interesting, and then the people who won, and how much fun and how excited they were really meant a lot to us because we put a lot of work in on the show, and we were very excited that more than 120 of you came in tonight to watch this. It was so exciting to have all of you in the chat and just going crazy.
Yeah. Thank you, everybody, for watching. But, special thanks out to all of the presenters this evening. Also, we had Nick Popa here working the computers over in the corner there. You can't actually see him. And also, shout out to Josh Birch for keeping the chat under control. We wouldn't be able to do this stuff without those guys. And of course, thank you for watching. You are the most important. We love doing these shows for you. And if you want to see some more magic, come hang out with me and Eric this Sunday for Cool Box Live, 9 Eastern Standard Time, where we'll be giving deals out on all sorts of great products, stuff that you might have even seen tonight. On behalf of everyone here at Penguin Magic, thank you, Happy New Year, and we'll see you next time.